Hi, this is Andre talking about Chapter 7 of Ramachandran. I really like how he started out the chapter with his examples, um, like what's the name of it? The bowerbird, and how they decorate their houses and stuff very elaborately, um, and how even creatures that, like, other than humans can be artistic and aesthetic. And I like how he tries to distinguish between what he calls high art and then just stuff that is not so academic, I guess you could call it. Um, and then next, I like how he went through all the different principles of what makes art appealing. So like things such as peak shifts, and then how we like to respond positively to different things that are aesthetically appealing, like in Renaissance art, whenever colors are similar, but they're on different objects, and so our brain really likes that. And that also ties into some similarities I've noticed to music and art, which I guess can also be transferred into things like dance too. But um, how when our brain sees or hears certain things, like for example music, whenever your brain hears a certain chord progression that it thinks is right, it rewards you with positive neurotransmitters. Um, and so whenever you see something that's appealing, your brain says, "Hey, I like that," and so it gives you that reward from those neurotransmitters. Um, so there are a lot of similarities between visual art and then music and how your brain takes it in, even though they're coming from different receptors like your ear or and then your eye. Um, and then finally, I want to talk about how um, we don't really. I think maybe one of the reasons why people don't appreciate high art or classical music is because they don't know what to look for. Just like he said at the beginning, whenever he always thought he, wanted to consider himself um, cultured, so he went to museums and stuff, but he didn't really appreciate it. So I think once the brain knows what to anticipate, just like in music, you like when you're listening to Mozart and you've heard it a lot, then your brain knows what's coming next. So when you actually hear it, it's a lot more rewarding. So someone who hasn't really listened to it a lot, they don't really know what to expect, and so it's not as much of a gratifying experience. So that might be one of the reasons why people don't like going to art museums. I know I don't. I mean, I look at art and I think it's beautiful, but I can't really appreciate it as much as I can appreciate some forms of music, and same goes vice versa. So that's that. And until next time.